In this tutorial, we'll be demonstrating how to express one number as a percent of another. We'll be rounding to one decimal place, and we will be using a calculator. Now, in the first place, when we read this question, it says give 20 as a percent of 30, and then round your answer to one decimal place. So let's deal with the first half of this question right here by giving 20 as a percent of 30. So what that means is that 30 is the total amount, and 20 is a part of that total amount. And so one way we can deal with this is to immediately turn this statement into a fraction where 30 becomes the denominator because that's the total amount, and 20 becomes the numerator because that is part of that total amount. So the next step would be, let's get our calculator and just type in what this actually says as an equation, which is 20 divided by 30. And it's 20 divided by 30 because this fraction bar means divided. So let's use our calculator, and it's 20 divided by 30. Then we push the percent button, and then we finish with the equals button, and we get this, 66.666, and so on. So let's just write that down, 66.66. We only need to go 2 because we're being asked to round to one decimal place. The cutoff, here's one decimal place here, so the cutoff is here. We look to our indicator digit, this one here. Remember, 0 to 4 means that this number right here stays. If it's 5 to 9, this number right here has to go up 1. Well, you can see that 6 is in this category, therefore this has to become a 7, and our final answer becomes 66.7%. Let's take a look at B. Now, question B is a little bit different, so let's read it carefully. There are 30 children in a class at school. 12 of the children are boys. What percentage of the class are boys? Okay, so when you think about it, it's not that difficult, I guess. You can immediately see that the total amount is the number of children in the class, which is 30. So that's going to form our denominator. That's the total. 12 of the children are boys. What percentage of the class are boys? So that 12 goes there. And again, all we need to do now is to type this into our calculator. Numerator divided by, remember that's what the fraction bar means, denominator, which is 30. So let's use our calculator to help us out. Let's go 12 divided by 30% equals, and we have 40%. And we don't have to round anything off, so we can just write 40%, and that is the final answer. And that really is all there is to it.